Hey, one thing you gotta know is that this game won't allow recording at all for the device I'm using to record it, so I'm just going to use stock images. Outside of Doom, Ultra Kill, and Titanfall, I can't really find myself in touch with the average FPS game. The Darkness is the exception to that. The basis of the game is that you play as Johnny Estacado, an Italian Don with eldritch superpowers called the Darkness, which is the powers you use for the game. Most first-person shooters from my perspective have barely any mechanics or ideas that make it interesting. The differences you can catch are often how they feel to play. So when I played The Darkness 2, I was enamored with it. In the game, you always have two tendrils on your back. You use one to grab and throw things and the other to slash and cut things. The grabbing tendril is the left one. You can grab weapons to equip and ammo as well. You can grab poles and throw them at people like javelins, peel car doors off vehicles and shield yourself. You can pick up enemies and violently execute them for health and ammo. With the right, you simply slash things. Enemies, power boxes, destructible items, whatever it may be. You can even upgrade it to decrease gravity on slash enemies when they're struck into the air. With the upgrades, the game becomes even better and more fun. Enemies who die may occasionally drop literal black holes you can throw that sucks in everyone close enough to it. You can even throw your British companion at enemies to latch onto them if you so choose. Next game, they should probably give him like a jar of acid and a knife. However, this power can't go uncontested, as per balanced game design. Light is your weakness. Under any light, your powers are nulled and you automatically become vulnerable. So you have to avoid and destroy the lights to use your powers. It's a pretty neat mechanic that provides a weakness the player can overcome and even finds itself integrated into the enemy variety. In the early game, there's not that much enemy variety, but mid to late game, it becomes prominent. The story is good, even if you've never read the comics or played the first game. The basis is that after the first game, Ginny, who is Jackie's girlfriend, has her soul trapped in hell by the darkness to skew away Angelus, which is basically the polar opposite of the darkness. Jackie isn't aware of this, believing her to be deceased. On her dinner out with the gang, Jackie is attacked and nearly killed by another gang to survive, forcing herself to unleash the darkness to do so. Jackie goes on missions to find out who sent the gang, and that pursuit involves a reunion with Johnny Schizo Ramblings Powell. When Jackie informs Johnny that he unleashed the darkness, Johnny freaks out. Jackie puts Johnny on the payroll to help him contain the darkness once more. After this, it's found out that the Brotherhood is after Jackie and his darkness powers, and from there, Jackie works to dismantle the Brotherhood itself. I'll stop right there for a moment with the story and talk about the other things within it. The cutscenes where Jackie's in a dark room on a chair talking to whoever is great. I think if I ever wanted to present Jackie's character, I'd use these cutscenes, as nothing about them comes off as cringeworthy or corny. It's more cool, if anything. Yeah, it's edgy, but this is a game called The Darkness, based off of a 1996 comic called The Darkness, wherein which you violently mutilate anyone unfortunate enough to stand in your way. I'd say it's a given. That being said, the tone stays overall consistent. It can be lighthearted to an extent with decent, notable, distinctive characters. It never comes off as jarring when 1 minute you're talking to your Aunt Sarah, the next minute is a vision with Jackie spending time with Jenny, the other minute will be Jackie performing the most metal version of heart surgery. The cel-shaded comic book-esque art style as well is appealing to the eyes. It looks nice when you walk around the mansion or when you're interacting with different characters.
The endings of
The game are both paradoxically bad. With one ending, Jackie accepts a false reality, stuck there forever, unable to leave, and the other leaves Jackie trapped in hell, seemingly unable to get out. But hopefully there's a day that comes where there will be a sequel to The Darkness 2, as the game itself is amazing, but like the story is unfinished. I genuinely don't know what to say, but goodbye for now.